Morning, all you tubers out there. It's been a while since I've been doing anything with this. I'm on my way to the woods, or as Winnie the Pooh's book says, wood. Question, I've asked people that before. Why does it say wood? Woods. Which is the right way? Woods, right? Anyway, listening to my local radio station this morning, and I'm already out of range. It doesn't reach out very far. My hunt is in a county over from me, about 40 minutes. I was going to get up at 5 o'clock this morning. It's like 8 o'clock now. Kind of late to be getting in the stand. Not before last. I got very little sleep. Left my shades somewhere. But I got very little sleep the night before last. And I was wore out. So I got me a sleep aid take last night, over the counter. I took 2 of them. The problem is I took them about 9:30 last night. So I went to bed. Had my alarm set for 5. Wanted to be in the stand at least by 6 or earlier. And my alarm went off this morning. I cut it off, that's all I remember. I woke up, got out of bed, it was 7 o'clock. Some nice deer coming in. And I can't never seem to time it right to be there. I've had some decent bucks coming in around 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, late in the morning. Not a whole lot going on at night. When I was pulling out this morning, there was a buck on the corn. He wasn't one of the bigger ones I've seen. I hunt with a crossbow mostly. I haven't used my rifle or my shotgun in more than 3 years. My rifle, maybe it's been about 4 or 5 years since I used my rifle. I started bow hunting with a compound bow some time back, but didn't really get into it till late in my years, and man, that sun. I cannot find my shades. What did I do with them? But anyway, I'd started hunting with a compound bow and loved it. But after just a couple of years of seriously starting to hunt with it, my shoulders went bad. My shoulders, especially my left shoulder. And I ended up getting rid of my compound bow. So I got my crossbow, and I had it at the same time. And so I've been seriously hunting with it last 3-4 years or so, and I love it. I love bow hunting, and I'd rather hunt with a compound bow, but being at my age and my problems, I couldn't even draw a 45 pound, shoot a 45 pound draw. So I get that up, and I've been hunting with the crossbow, and I've killed some deer with it. I love hunting, but I hadn't harvested a deer in about 3 years. I had a lot of them that were small on the property, 4 points, 6 points, cow horns. I let them walk. And now I've got some decent bucks on the property. Because of that. There used to be a lot of hunting pressure around me. There was 2 clubs on both sides of me. The property that I'm hunting, the actual area is probably about 5 acres. So there's some residents not too far from me, over 100 yards. But I'm back down in the woods, and practically I call it a sub-swamp. If it rains, it stays muddy and wet back there for a long time. Even in real dry times of the year, the ground stays kind of wet. Not bad, not muddy, but you know. But anyway, it's a pretty heavy wooded area. I can't see very far. 25, 30 yards max. So I saw yesterday when I was working, this was 10 o'clock in the morning, I had a nice mature 8-point come out. And I wasn't there. Now, the day before yesterday, I went that afternoon, and I had one buck come out, an 8-point buck, and I never could get set up on him, and he didn't stay there but like a minute, and he left. And I would have took him if I could have got set up on him and got a shot off. And then just about dark, it was after sunset, and I could barely see anything through my scope. I had my binoculars. I had to literally look through my binoculars to tell what it was, and it was a buck. But he wasn't large, but at this point I haven't shot a deer in 3 years. now there's a neighbor that's going to be hunting back there. I went Saturday to hunt, and they were target practicing in the woods. Now, I have like 5 acres. They have 2 acres, and they're right up beside each other. So when they were shooting, they were target practicing. It was like they were right there beside me. It messed me up. So they say they're going to be hunting. I don't know what their intentions are. If they're hunting back there, that's going to be an issue for me. So I'm back there bow hunting. Start shooting, or they hunting and shoot, that's going to be not good for me. But it's their land, you know, they have that right. But the day before yesterday, that buck come in about dark, dusk dark, and I couldn't tell. It was a buck, but I couldn't tell anything about him, so I looked through my binoculars, and he might have been an 8-point anyway. I wanted to harvest the deer, and, so he was quartering away from me a little bit. So I took my crossbow, put crosshairs on him, or where I thought, and pulled the trigger. Totally missed him. He run off. And I heard it hit the feeder. I've got a gravity-fed homemade feeder that someone gave me, and it's made out of metal. And I heard when I pulled the trigger, I heard it hit that feeder hard. I'm like, I was in my ground blind, and I went, well, one of 2 things happened. Either it was a pass through and hit the feeder, or I totally missed the rest. So I got out, went over there and looked, and found where I hit the feeder on the side of it. Found the bolt. There was nothing on it. No hair, no blood, no guts, nothing. I totally missed it. I really shouldn't have made that shot, I guess, because I couldn't even tell where to, I really was guessing, and that's not good. But anyway, I'm glad I missed him. I totally missed him, so I didn't injure him or hurt him or anything. He survived that to live another day. Anyway, I'm about there now. It's about 8:15, and I usually have one coming in around 7, 8 o'clock. Sometime a doe, sometime a smaller buck. But the bigger bucks, I got about 3 of them coming in there that I would like to take, and they're coming in from around 9 to 11 o'clock. I figure they're on the way back to bed down. So I'm going to try to slip in here, and I think I'm going to get in the ground blind. I got to climb and stand too. have it set up, and it's late now. I don't want to be making a bunch of noise in there trying to get situated. So let me see what I can do out the ground blind. Got my crossbow, and I'm bringing my rifle this morning. I may have said that, but I'm bringing my rifle this morning in case, you know, they don't give me a shot with the crossbow. I'll have a little more leverage with the rifle. Kind of cool this morning, but not bad. It was about 55 this morning when I started out. The high today, I think, is 77. I got work to do that I need to be doing, and my intentions are to hunt this morning and leave around lunchtime or a little after, and then go do some work, be productive in society. All right. Hey, there's my glasses, my shades on the ground. I've been looking for them things everywhere. Man. They're laying where I dropped them the day before yesterday, that night when I come out in the woods. I had them in my, I don't normally take them in the woods, but I had them on my hat and went down in the woods, and I'm like, gosh, I got my shades on. And apparently they fell off my head when I got here. Ain't that something? Don't run over them. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, hey, I found my shades. That's one good thing that's happened this morning. Maybe that's a sign that, hey, I might get something, right? All right, I'll check back in with y'all later. If I get something, I'll let you know. Found my bolt. It's got blood. He's went back down through here somewhere. I think I heard him crash. I don't know. I have to see. I'm gonna go this direction. around 8:15. At 9:15, well, close to 9, had a doe come out on the corn. I knew there'd be a buck with her. And so I watched her for a little while, and I kind of sat back, kind of in the corner. She couldn't see me very well. Tried to stay near the back. I wear kind of black clothes. Inside the blinds, blacked out. And she came in. So I kind of sat in the corner. She couldn't see me. She ate a little bit, and then she walked off in the corn and just kind of stayed there, scratching, eating leaves, and just sniffing around. I'm like, what in the world is she doing? Waiting on her boat, her man. So I happened to look around the window to the corn, and there he was. He wasn't the deer that I was hoping to see. He was decent. He was a decent size. He was only a 6 point, but he's, I think, pretty much the dominant deer there, because I see him every day. He's in there every day. So I decided, after 3 years of no venison and not a lot of opportunity, I was going to shoot him. So I took aim and pulled the trigger. He kicked. He went up in there, done the donkey kick. Took off, run off from me, stopped, made a U-turn, went back the other direction, and I waited 2 hours. I figured he had crashed over there. I thought I heard him. Thought I made a good shot on him. Good ethical shot. And so I didn't get out to stand till 11:30. I shot him at 9:15. And anyway, I stayed in there at 11:30. I got out, started tracking. I found some blood. I called my buddy Jack. He come out, brought the 4-wheeler. Better at tracking blood than I am. And we picked up more blood. And we ended up about 145, 160 yards from my stand, but it wasn't a straight shot. So I figured he went 200 plus yards. And we lost the blood trail. He was bleeding. He wasn't spraying or anything like that. He was bleeding pretty good at one point. And then it was just a little drop here, a little drop there. It got smaller, got fewer, far between. And we were actually on somebody else's property, which I don't like to do. I didn't know how to contact them. I didn't realize we were on it until I looked at my Onyx map and realized we weren't on my property that I was hunting. So we looked for several hours and we went as far as we could go tracking blood. Run out of blood. I hate that. I hate to shoot an animal and not harvest the meat. I enjoy hunting. I enjoy going out in the woods. You know, small deer, I let them walk. If I need venison, I'll shoot I don't shoot for a rack, trophy. Now, hey, the right one come out, a wall hanger come out, I would certainly like to take it. But I'm not going to kill something just to kill it. I'm not going to kill just to hang something on the wall either. But anyway, that's my story today. Man, I took my big cooler, I put ice in it yesterday. I just knew I was going to harvest me some venison today. I was going to hang it up and skin it out, dress it out, order it up, put it on ice, but it didn't happen. So, I haven't eaten anything today. I ate a pack of crackers, Nabs, this morning while I was in the blind, and those are long gone. So I'm going to stop at the local neighborhood Zaxby's over here and treat my buddy for coming all the way over here. We're about 40 minutes from where we live to the hunting property. He is good enough to come over here, bring his four-wheeler, and help me track him. Maybe next time.
And it's closer now than it's ever been. I can almost hear the trumpet as Gabriel sounds the call. The midnight cry.
Okay, everybody, let's go in Zaxby's and get a bite to eat. I'm buying. All right, folks, that's a wrap for today. I'm tired. But maybe my next hunt will be better. I'll try to bring y'all along with me. And by the way, how was Zaxby's? It was pretty good, wasn't it? All right, guys. I'll catch you next time.